How to create a video quiz in Kaltura, Department of Global Education. Section 1, the final product.
Greetings, this is the final product that you will be creating. It is an interactive quiz with Kaltura, and once you press play, it gives directions. And these directions can be modified according to what it is that you'd like to be done. Human Factors in Healthcare, Nursing 3337, Module 1, Quality and Safety in Healthcare. Now, as you can see, there's closed captioning at the bottom, and this is a PowerPoint presentation that's been exported as a video. And we were able to import a video into a video. We'll go over how to do that later. And these 5 boxes here are actually quizzes. So if we get to, let's say right here.
She was going to be at the birth of her 4th grandchild, Riley, in June.
And this is where you input the questions. It tells you how many unanswered questions you have. You can skip it for now. I wouldn't advise that.
And so I remember coming.
So you can go to each quiz, and we're just going to go through it real quick so you can see the end result. Errors. What do you think are the class? Once you finish, this blue box comes up, and then you can click Submit. And this tells me how many I got right and how many I got wrong, and the percentage. And this is integrated into the gradebook of the course. So that's the final product.
Section 2, use Screencast-O-Matic to obtain media.
This is the part of the video where I show you how to use Screencast-O-Matic to obtain media from YouTube or any other source, really. First thing you're going to want to do is go to screencast-o-matic.com, and you're going to want to sign up for a membership. There are 2 types of memberships. There's the regular one, the free one rather, and then there's the premium, an upgraded version. I recommend the premium version because it gives you some editing features so you can edit the video, and it also gets rid of the watermark. Now, I'm actually using Camtasia right now to record this screencast, so I had to use another screencasting software in order to record how to use this screencasting software. Anyway, once you have downloaded the program, you're going to open it up, and a box is going to appear. It says record, and it gives you 3 options. You can record the screen, you can record from the webcam, or you can do both. There's a max time limit if you have the free version. I have the premium version, so there's no max time limit. For the size, I've chosen the full screen, but there are a couple other options here. For narration, I'm using the Yeti stereo microphone. You can choose your computer microphone or whatever you have available. And for computer audio, I like to put yes. For this project, you're going to want to put yes also, because what we're going to do is we're going to record a YouTube video, and I want the sound that's playing in the YouTube video to come through on the recording. So once I've got everything set up and I'm on the page that I want to get started on, I can click this full screen button, and I can hit the record button on Screencast-O-Matic, and now it is recording. So I press play.
This
Once I've played a little bit, I can stop the recording in Screencast-O-Matic, and I click done, and it shows me what I've recorded. So we're going to call this one video, and this is what has just been recorded, and now it is recording. So I press play. What I want to do is click the edit feature, and edit has several options to choose from. I'm going to choose cut, and I want to make sure that every video starts without pushing the play, or rather I want it to start at the appropriate time. So as you can see, I've got the cursor showing here. If I want to get rid of that, I push the cursor button off, and wherever the video starts, let's say I want to start it right here, I would push the cut there and then drag it like that, click OK, and the cut is complete. Now I can also put a cut at the end here, pushing the plus button, dragging it over to the right, clicking OK. Once I've done all that, click done, save as a video file. I want to save it as an MP4. The file name is still the same file name. This is the folder that the video is going to save into. I can choose to have no cursor or cursor depending on what I want to do. And for quality, I always choose higher, which is a larger file, but it's just better quality. For this video, I'm going to choose lower, and then I'm going to hit publish. It's going to go through this process, and once it finishes, I'm going to have an MP4 of a YouTube video that includes the sound and everything else.
Section 3. Create and export a PowerPoint. This part of the video is where I show you how to use PowerPoint, and that includes adding audio and video. And then you're going to, at the end of this process, present it as a presentation and record it using Screencast-O-Matic, which I already showed you how to do in the previous section. So I've got a set of slides here, and I've created various sections, and what I want to do is add some audio. So I go to Insert, I click on Audio, and I'm going to click on the Record Audio. Once I hit this record button, it's going to record a sound, and I can label it as 1 if I want to. And then once I record the sound, I click stop, click OK, and a little icon is going to show up, and I can drag that icon to the bottom left if I want to, or I can keep it right where it's at. I'm going to go over that more in just a second. And then let's talk about adding video. So in the section 2, I showed you how to use Screencast-O-Matic to obtain media from YouTube. Once you have that video file, it's an MP4, you're going to go up here and you're going to click video, and you're going to add a video on my PC. We're going to add this file in here. Now, it doesn't match up quite perfectly with the borders of the PowerPoint, but I don't want you to worry about that because there's a feature up here that says play full screen, and we're also going to set this to automatically. So you're going to set all of the sound parts to automatically, and you're also going to set the video to automatically. And the reason why you do that is because when you're recording it as a screencast, you want it to go quickly without you having to push any buttons. So now that you have your video in here and you have your audio files in here, what you would do is you would start your screencast, and then you would hit this button right here, which would play it as a presentation. Now I've got a finished product I want to show you here. These are the icons that I was talking about. How to create a video quiz in Kaltura. So I've got the audio already in there, and I've got it set up to start automatically, and also you want to click hide during show. Now you're going to have to do that with each icon within each slide. So once you've done that, you're going to hit the record button on Screencast-O-Matic, and you're going to push start from the beginning. How to create a video quiz in Kaltura. And as you can see, it's automatically playing it. And it's going to go through each slide. And I've got several sections.
My name is Laura Batts Townsend. A little over 6 years ago, my mom lost her life to preventable medical.
And this is the YouTube video that you got earlier. So that is how you go about using the PowerPoint to create a video. So what you're really doing is you're making a presentation in PowerPoint, you're playing it as a presentation, and you're recording it as a Screencast-O-Matic video. So you're going to go through the whole process of using Screencast-O-Matic again, and that's where you're going to have your final video that you're going to upload into Kaltura. Section 4. Use YouTube for closed captioning. For this part of the video, I'm going to show you how to upload your MP4 file onto YouTube and use the automatic closed captioning feature on YouTube. So what you can do is you can click on this. Once you log into your YouTube account, you click on this icon here. It says upload a video. And then I want you to take your file that you created with Screencast-O-Matic and drop it into here. You're going to want to make sure that this says private because you don't want it to be shared with anybody. You can adjust the title here and the description here. And as you can see, it's processing. It's at 0%. Once it gets done processing, it's going to have been uploaded to YouTube, but YouTube takes a little while for the closed captioning to be put in there. So it's going to be put in there, and I'm going to take a second, pause the video, and come back once we get the closed captioning on there so I can show you how to locate the SRT file and also to adjust any of the captions that might be wrong within the YouTube video. We'll be right back. Okay, so the video has finished processing and the closed captions are not quite ready, but I just kind of want to walk you through this process. You're going to click done, and then you can enter where your video is. And if you notice here, the CC is not currently available. So I'm going to put the video on pause again, and once the CC becomes available, you'll see an option over here to click, and that's when I'll bring the video back. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, the closed captioning icon is now available. To see if it's available for you, you may want to hit the refresh button. But if I click on that, then I notice that YouTube has automatically created some captions for me. The issue is that not all the captions are always correct. So let me show you how to do two things. One, edit the closed captioning to make sure that it is correct, and two, to download the SRT file, which you're going to upload into Kaltura later on. So go up to your icon, click it, and go to Creator Studio. The video we just created is here. You're going to want to push this edit button. And in the top right, you'll see subtitles/CC. Click on that. This is where the closed captioning features are located. So here it says published. I want you to click on published. You'll notice that the text here is what has been generated by YouTube automatically. Under the Actions icon, you'll see that there's a SRT file, and you can download the SRT file. So you're not there yet, but at the end of this, you're going to want to download this SRT file and save it either on your desktop or in a folder so that you can upload it into Kaltura. I'm just going to briefly touch on how you can edit the text. Click on the edit. You're going to want to overwrite. So here, if you notice here at the bottom part, there's actually sound waves and kind of a visual cue that there's chunks of audio there. Ideally, what you want to do when it comes to adding stuff is I like to type whatever it is that I hear, and then I push the add button, and as you can see, it's located right here now in the timeline. Now I can drag and extend it. So let's say I don't actually like this part. I click X, it's gone, and I want to replace it with this instead. So I've added that and I've stretched it, and it's 0 seconds to 5.1 seconds. So you can see that what I've written here is going to cover this entire sound part. So in a general sense, that's kind of what you're going to do, is go through your video and make adjustments to how long it's played, or how short it might be, depending on whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And once you've done that, you're going to click Save Changes. You have English Automatic, and then you have the English that I've created. So I'm going to click on English, the one that I've adjusted, and then I'm going to download the SRT file. So that's how you get the SRT file, and that's how you use the automated closed captioning feature in YouTube. Section 5. Upload to Kaltura and make a quiz. In this part of the video, I'm going to show you how to upload your media file and your SRT file into Kaltura and make a video quiz. You should have your media file and your SRT file somewhere on your desktop. Once you get into Blackboard, you're going to click on Faculty and Staff. It's going to take you to this menu. You're going to click on My Media, and then you're going to click Add New, Media Upload. Choose a file to upload. Find the video that you saved on your desktop. Double click. It'll add it to your My Media. You can change the name here. If you do change the name, be sure to click Save. Otherwise, it'll show it as the name that it was uploaded. Then you're going to click on Go to My Media. As you can see, the video is actually processing right now, but I have already created a version beforehand, and we're going to use that. So it may take a couple minutes for the video to finish processing. Don't worry about that. Let's get started. Click on Edit. Click on Captions, Upload Captions File. Browse. You're going to upload your SRT file. Click Language, English, American, or English British. Label. I'm going to label it as CC. Click Save. And now the file has been uploaded. After that, click Launch Editor. This is where you're going to make the quiz. So before every quiz, there's a little blue screen that pops up and allows you to add specific directions. So you're going to click here, get the quiz ready, click Start, click Details, and here is where you can add directions to the specific quiz. So to add questions to the quiz, you're going to push this little plus sign, and you can actually press play, and as it's playing, you can push the plus sign, and then you can add a question here, your answer here. It's got the green check mark next to it, and then add as many different answers as you'd like. You can move this around so that the answer is not always the first one that they see. Click Save, and you'll see that there's a little box here with a question next to it. If I want to add it at a specific point, I can drag it here, press play, again, add a question, answer, save. So you can see that there's 2 questions in this quiz. You can add as many questions as you'd like. When you're finished, push done. Go to media page, and this is the video that you've got so far. Now you can go to your Blackboard shell, and you're going to want to add it as an assessment, Kaltura video quiz. So this is the quiz, and you can tell it's the quiz because it's got that square box next to it. I want to select that, title it as whatever you would like, add a description, permit users to view the content. Let's click yes, and there you go. You've got your quiz, and you're ready to move forward in the class.